Have you ever felt like you were lost in a play full of schemes, where the person you love suddenly turns into a stranger? They once loved you passionately, but then, out of the blue, became cold and distant, leaving you drowning in a sea of confusion and pain. Could this be a sign that a narcissist has grown tired of you and wants to leave? If your heart is bleeding with unanswered questions, then this video is for you. Today, let's unveil the mystery of narcissists and explore 9 signs that reveal their intention to walk away. Understanding these signs will help you protect yourself, break free from the toxic cycle, and rediscover peace for your soul. Let's begin this journey together. Sign 1. They initiate arguments. Have you noticed that when a narcissist grows tired of a relationship and wants to leave, the atmosphere becomes unbearably tense? Every action or word from you, whether intentional or not, seems to become the perfect excuse for their endless outbursts of anger. They nitpick, exaggerate, and turn small issues into relentless battles, leaving you physically and emotionally drained. Stay alert. This is one of the subtle tactics narcissists use to end a relationship. They deliberately create conflicts and use them as justification for their departure. They continuously blame and manipulate you, making you believe that you are the cause of the relationship's breakdown. Like emotional predators, they cruelly add fuel to the fire, digging into your unhealed emotional wounds and pushing you deeper into guilt and helplessness. You may find yourself accused of countless faults, not being good enough, making them cheat, or causing their unhappiness. They weaponize their sharpest words to attack you, making you doubt your self-worth, sometimes driving you to the brink of collapse. Don't question why they've suddenly changed or torment yourself by searching for flaws within. You are not at fault. Absolutely not. They treat you this way simply because they are cowards looking for an escape, dumping all the responsibility onto you. And this is only the first step in their strategy to abandon you. They will escalate their manipulative tactics in the next phase. Sign 2. They manipulate you into breaking up first. To leave you without tarnishing their reputation, narcissists use psychological manipulation to force you into taking the initiative to end the relationship. One common tactic is provoking your jealousy. They may bring up ex-lovers or even spend time with an ex, especially if that person is their new supply. The narcissist will appear innocent on the surface, but every action is calculated to make you feel frustrated and initiate the breakup. They will become distant and cold, but careful not to appear as the villain. When you finally reach your breaking point and decide to end things, they will readily agree, because that's exactly what they wanted. They might even brazenly flirt with others in your presence, simultaneously asserting their value and provoking a reaction from you. If you confront them, they will immediately turn the tables, accusing you of being selfish, overly jealous, or unreasonable. This toxic game will continue until you can no longer endure it and walk away. In the end, they'll play the victim, spreading stories about your lack of trust or hypersensitivity, casting you as the villain in the eyes of others. To protect their fragile ego and conceal their true nature, they will resort to any means necessary. They become master storytellers, distorting the truth to present themselves as the victim. To complete their narrative, they may enlist flying monkeys, people they've manipulated to vouch for their lies. They will never admit, "I lied, mistreated my partner, exploited them financially, or manipulated them." Instead, they weave an entirely false version of events to shield themselves and convince others of their innocence. I understand your longing to explain yourself, to reveal the truth and show how hard you tried, but trust me, it's a waste of time and energy. Don't try to reason with those unwilling to listen. This is the time to reassess your relationships and recognize who truly supports and deserves your trust. Breaking up with a narcissist will serve as a test, revealing who genuinely stands by you and offers unwavering support. Sign 3. They refuse intimacy. The early stages of a relationship with a narcissist often feel like a whirlwind of passion. The intense chemistry and intimate moments are their most potent tools for manipulation and control. The thrill of the new and the forbidden heightens these initial experiences, making them unforgettable. Your hesitation or modesty only fuels the narcissist's desire to conquer. They revel in breaking down barriers and winning over the fortress you've built. To achieve their goal, they become romantic masters, enveloping you with sweet words, grand gestures, and unprecedented attention. But don't be fooled. Once they've conquered you, or their ego has been sufficiently fed by your admiration and devotion, their interest wanes, and they move on to their next prey. Narcissists crave admiration and validation from others as a survival need. So when they begin to withdraw emotionally, it's likely they've found a new source of supply for their insatiable ego. You'll notice their attention cooling, their demands and control fading, and even their physical desire diminishing. This is a clear sign that you are no longer the center of their universe. Sign 4. They suddenly disappear without explanation. When narcissists lose interest in you, they often start their game by gradually withdrawing attention and becoming distant. Texts and calls that were once constant dwindle into an eerie silence. You might receive a brief, impersonal "good morning" message, only for them to vanish for the rest of the day, leaving you in a state of worry and anticipation. When questioned, they'll nonchalantly offer flimsy excuses like, "I had a meeting," or "something urgent came up." If you press further or express your feelings, they'll turn the tables, accusing you of being too sensitive, selfish, or overreacting. This sudden shift leaves you feeling lost and desperate for their attention. That's exactly their plan, to pull you deeper into the emotional trap they've set, making you more dependent on their whims. Be wary of warning signs like unexplained absences, last-minute cancellations, or vague excuses such as "I'm busy," "something came up," or "my phone died." These behaviors signal that your relationship is spiraling downward. Narcissists use these tactics to tighten their control, making you completely reliant on them. Eventually, they'll ghost you for longer periods or even disappear entirely without explanation, leaving you to wait in vain while they enjoy their freedom, doing as they please with whomever they choose. Sign 5. They devalue you. From the early love-bombing phase, narcissists subtly plant seeds of self-doubt. While they shower you with praise, they also slip in judgmental comments designed to make you question yourself. During the devaluation phase, those seeds grow into a full-blown campaign of criticism. They won't hold back from belittling, mocking, or even outright insulting you, leaving you feeling small and inadequate. When a narcissist truly wants to end the relationship, the devaluation escalates dramatically. They no longer need the facade of affection. The mask of kindness falls away, revealing a face of contempt and malice. They'll ridicule your achievements, dismiss your dreams, and undermine your career as if none of it has any worth. Their goal is to make you feel like a failure, undeserving of anything good. Remember, their words do not define your worth. Don't let their toxic comments shake your confidence or self-esteem. Only you can determine your value. Stand tall, believe in yourself, and prove them wrong by thriving without their approval. Sign 6. They use projection to accuse you. Narcissists want to leave, but not at the cost of their reputation. To avoid being seen as the bad guy, they will twist reality to make you the one at fault. Like master illusionists, they'll cleverly turn their own mistakes and wrongdoings into accusations against you. Abusive behaviors, lies, and bad habits they once exhibited will be rebranded as issues caused by you. With skillful storytelling and manipulation, they'll cast you as the selfish, egotistical, and toxic one, the root cause of all the relationship's problems. This role reversal can be so convincing that you might start doubting yourself, asking, "Am I really the one at fault? Could I have caused all of this?" This is the power of their projection. It acts like a psychological virus, infiltrating your mind, eroding your confidence and self-worth, and leaving you tangled in a web of doubt. Don't be fooled. Projection is a manipulation tactic designed to distract from their own flaws and mistakes. It's not the truth. It's a carefully orchestrated performance to shift the blame away from themselves. Stay alert, hold your ground, and don't let their games destabilize you. By recognizing this tactic, you gain the strength to see through their facade and take back control of your life. Sign 7. They use triangulation to smear your reputation. When a narcissist decides to leave you, they don't just end the relationship, they aim to destroy your reputation. They craft a distorted version of who you are, painting you as the villain to maintain control. This divisive strategy is their most potent weapon. They revel in creating conflict among others because it places them at the center of attention and power. Narcissists are masters of emotional manipulation and deceit. They fabricate stories and twist the truth to damage your image. Often, they'll feign concern, pretending to care for you only to use the information you share as ammunition. For example, they might say to your friends, "I'm really worried about them. They seem emotionally unstable lately." A seemingly harmless comment plants seeds of doubt, causing others to distance themselves from you. Initially, they test the waters, gauging reactions and building covert support. When their campaign proves effective, they escalate their efforts, spreading false rumors and fabricating stories about your personal life. Their goal is to erode your credibility and isolate you socially and emotionally. Remember, the truth always comes to light. No matter how much they attempt to smear your name, the truth will eventually prevail. Don't waste your precious energy trying to explain yourself to those who have been manipulated. Your actions will speak louder than words. Engaging in their drama only strengthens their narrative and makes you a player in their fabricated story. Stay calm, live authentically and with integrity. Don't let their malicious words derail you. Your composure is the strongest rebuttal. Time will be your ally, revealing who you truly are and exposing their true nature. Hold on to your dignity and patience, and nothing can harm you. Sign 8. They publicly seek a new supply. When a narcissist feels their current supply, you, is no longer fulfilling their need for admiration and feeding their inflated ego, they begin searching for a new prey. Like a predator, they crave the thrill of conquest, seeking uncharted territory and fresh energy to exploit. They might start openly flirting or showing interest in others right in front of you. From your breath, this behavior is calculated. They want you to notice how others desire them, making you feel jealous and insecure. It's all part of their game, designed to make you chase them and beg for their attention. The appearance of a new supply often coincides with them comparing you to others. Suddenly, you're no longer enough. They become cold, distant, and even outright rude, leaving you questioning your worth and doubting yourself. The ultimate goal is to push you to end the relationship, freeing them to pursue their new supply without being labeled as heartless or disloyal. They construct a narrative where they are the victim, painting you as the antagonist who drove them away. To others, they'll portray themselves as someone who was mistreated or misunderstood, turning you into the villain of their story. When you recognize these signs, be courageous and walk away from this toxic relationship. Refuse to be a puppet in their manipulative games. You deserve genuine love and a healthy relationship where you are valued and respected. Sign 9. They explicitly tell you they want to end the relationship. Eventually, the narcissist's carefully crafted mask will fall away, revealing their cold, ruthless, and unfeeling true self. They no longer care about maintaining their facade and will deliver cutting words like daggers, leaving deep emotional wounds. They might bluntly declare, "I don't love you anymore," or "We need to end this, I've found someone else." They might announce plans to move out or even demand a divorce. Their words will be devoid of emotion, as if tearing apart the relationship is no more significant than ripping a piece of paper. Without explanation or goodbyes, they vanish from your life as abruptly as a nightmare ending. The chilling silence and complete severance of contact feel like a death sentence for the relationship. They'll ghost you, block communication, and erase all traces of your existence from their life. This sudden abandonment is devastating, like an emotional earthquake, leaving you in disbelief and pain. However, it's also the beginning of a new chapter. Be strong, because you deserve better. A life filled with love and authenticity. Congratulations on being freed from this toxic bond. But beware, they may return to manipulate you again. Don't be surprised if one day, out of the blue, the narcissist reappears as if nothing happened. They may act as if the breakup never occurred, only to disappear again when they grow bored. Narcissists thrive on the cat and mouse game, keeping you in a state of uncertainty when nothing feels real or stable. The only true sign that a narcissist is completely out of your life is when you slam the door shut and leave no openings for them to creep back in. Narcissists rarely let go entirely. Even when they move on to a new supply, they crave the power and control of knowing you're still available, waiting and willing to come back at their call. True freedom comes when you are genuinely happy, independent, and indifferent to their presence. At that point, they lose their grip on you. For a narcissist, losing control is the ultimate defeat. But for you, it's the ultimate triumph, a declaration of your strength, independence, and resilience. So, we've explored the 9 signs that indicate a narcissist has ended things with you. I hope this information helps you recognize the early warning signs, empowering you to protect yourself and make wise decisions for your life. Remember, you deserve a healthy love, a relationship built on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. Never let anyone, not even a narcissist, manipulate you, devalue you, or make you doubt your worth. If you're struggling in a relationship with a narcissist, don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or a professional therapist. You are not alone on this journey. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with our latest videos.